4 reasons why soulmates cannot and usually do not stay. Welcome to Spirita Vivo. When we meet our soulmate, is it not the highest happiness? Why do soulmates rarely stay, and why should it be good if some leave us again?
Not forever, just forever. Love is a strange, seemingly complicated game. We don't make the rules, but the moves are up to us. We often fall in love, but rarely is that feeling reciprocated. It is even rarer that butterflies in the stomach turn into a lasting relationship. But there is one person we long for all our lives, our soulmate. That should be a romantic self-starter predestined by the universe. If we believe in it, we will meet this person. This thesis is actual, but unfortunately, life makes us wait for it. Soulmates come into our lives, but rarely to stay. The ways cross, perhaps even again and again. From duration, however, this love is only in the rarest cases. Why this is so and why this also has its positive sides, we would like to discuss with you in today's podcast. Number 1. The way for this still needs to be clarified. The meeting with our soulmate must be easy, simple, and effortless. These conditions are not met if either of them is still in a relationship. Of course, all souls are free to defy adversity of all kinds. However, a love that is forced or leaves too much collateral damage along the way makes no one happy. Karmic burden means when we want to build our happiness on the unhappiness of others. So if we meet our soulmate at the wrong time, realizing that he exists is the only reward we will receive. However, other ties on one or both sides are not the only obstacles that block a happy ending when we first meet our life person. There may be professional or family obligations to which we must dedicate ourselves instead, and with total commitment. Some of us may even have debts from a past life that need to be worked off. These karmic tasks are also among the construction sites that prevent the path into the arms of our dual soul. Those who could not take care of everything in a previous life must, so to speak, work on them in this sense. Number 2. The timing needs to be corrected. In addition to the many obstacles that prevent us from being with our kindred soul, the time factor naturally plays a significant role in this. While it can never be too late for this beautiful encounter of the cosmic kind, too early is quite common. Some of us meet their life person already in the sandbox. Spending childhood and adolescence together is not the worst start to life. However, these early starts are rarely linear. Life's events take their toll. Even as adults, when we've been waiting a long time and are more than ready for immense love, it can still be too early for your soulmate or you, maybe for both. We don't know what plans will come to fruition before then and what hurdles we as personalities still have to overcome until it finally works out with the soul union. Timing is all life. Without timing, everything is nothing. The sooner we humbly bow to this acknowledged truth, the better. Wanting too much too fast has never ended well. It may seem unfair that we are presented with our perfect life person from God, the universe, the higher power, only to have him disappear from our radar again afterwards. We then feel mocked and ridiculed. Figuratively speaking, it is as if we are shown the exciting movie trailer, but, unfortunately, only part of the movie. It would be wrong now to bury our heads in the sand, quarrel with our spiritual light figure, or even break with it. No one wants to do us evil. Everything happens only for our good, even if this realization always comes much later. Number 3. You are too young for this powerful love. The matter of soulmates is usually not for young minds and those who still need to be sufficiently familiar with life and its intricacies, although there are exceptions. Of course, It is an excellent idea to fall in love with someone at a young age and spend the rest of our days together. But here lurk several traps that the universe would like to spare us. For one thing, at a young age, we usually can't handle cosmic or even karmic love at all. The first love should be a light one, which gives us goosebumps and lets us float on cloud nine. We should first get to know ourselves properly and learn one or two lessons about life. In addition, we would not appreciate something as magical as soulmateship as teenagers or young adults. We would take this most extraordinary gift for granted and treat it the same way. Only when we have had many good and not so good experiences and have been hurt, disappointed, and abandoned do we appreciate the value of true love once made in heaven. Number 4. In the end, it doesn't fit. Yes, this can also happen. God, the universe, and nature are known never to be wrong. Nevertheless, two souls initially intended for each other cannot be the real thing. This circumstance is difficult to describe in detail. We act within the framework of cosmic laws. Nevertheless, we have free will in it. We have the free will to take our life self-determined into the hand, within our predestination. Sometimes obligations come in between that change the original plan. We have to set new priorities because circumstances have changed, and we suddenly have to take on responsibilities not mentioned at the beginning. Whatever it is, think of it as a detour, not a dead end. Nothing and no one can separate two souls destined for each other. However, we must subordinate the time and place of their meeting to a higher plan. Forever, perhaps. There is hardly a more beautiful feeling in the world than to finally be able to look our soulmate in the eye and put his hands in ours. At the same time, there is hardly a more significant loss than that of letting him go again. At this moment, our heart seems to break and we don't understand the world anymore. However, anyone who understands that even this supposed setback is only a part of the divine plan can cope with it and look at it from a completely different perspective. We learn from this life every day. The hardest lessons are ultimately the best, even if this realization wants to show itself for a short time. First, we wait a long time. Then we are rewarded, only to magnanimously leave the field to someone else again. Stay as far as you can in your inner peace of balance and generosity in this roller coaster of love that life has planned for us. From above, however, the matter is quite simple. Those who can wait will be rewarded. Those who believe in their destiny will see that everything was and is for our good. Give yourself to your divine destiny and stay in expectant joy. What life, God, the universe still has beautiful things in store for you. If this podcast inspired you and you liked it, feel free to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel to never miss an episode. We would appreciate it very much. Thank you, and see you soon on our channel.